coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. And birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're all having a very, very good morning. I know I am having a good morning so far. It's been a good day already. I like when it starts off as a good day. Yeah, I was having a couple laps already this morning. Yeah, things are going very well. I hope you all are doing okay in your neck of the woods. I see we have Hellhound here. Welcome, Hellhound. Good morning. Good morning. Um I wow. Like a lot of people. I have to laugh about a lot of these people just being pedantic about what's happened with ICE in Minnesota and everything. Like they're like, "Oh, so can we jump in front of vehicles?" No. I'm like, "Do it. Do it. You're not bothering me." And then they were like, "Can we shoot people if they try to hit us?" Do it. Do it, faggot. Like let's you want to play this game? Let's play the game. You're not bothering me. I'm here for the show. That's and a lot of these people saying
And as for your case, don't you worry. I've argued in front of every judge in the state, often as a lawyer.
that ICE is not police and they can't arrest people. Oh, they can arrest people. They can absolutely arrest people. If you're obstructing them, that's a federal crime. They can arrest you. If you are doing anything that is a felony, they can arrest you. What they can't do, they can't arrest you for like misdemeanors. They can't pull you over for traffic offenses. But if you are obstructing them or doing anything, yeah, then they can pull you over. absolutely. Doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, you can follow them. You can follow them. You can record them. You can say very nice, unnice things about them. You could do all that. But once you start doing more physical stuff like obstruction, yeah, they can arrest you. Uh, but a lot of these people are just being pedantic. Um, and it's like, oh, okay, this is not going to end well for you. You keep this going. Like this is going to be, bad. 37. Ooh, that's cold. It felt chilly when I was outside. I didn't take a look. Hold on, let me check and see what it is outside. It's probably warmed a little bit. It's 39 here. Yeah. It's not going to be cold all this week. It's going to warm up a little bit. It'll be in the upper 60s here. If Hellhound, if you do that and you go live or want to go live, I'll put your stuff out there. No problem. I'll happily do that. Um, I did want to read this story here because I think this is an important story. There we go. Need that. Um, yeah, the Federal Reserve hit with DOJ subpoenas and indictment threat. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said on January 11th that the Department of Justice served the central bank with subpoenas and threatened it with a criminal indictment over congressional testimony he provided last summer about a Fed building renovation project. In a video statement, Powell called the threat of criminal charges a pretext aimed at putting pressure on the Fed to lower interest rates. Well, they should lower interest rates. They should. Um, they've been dragging their feet, and it's affected the economy. Hold on here. It's affected the economy. Every time they've been lowering interest rates, we're seeing our economy do well. Hey, Larry, good to see you. Mortgages have now hit a 5-year low. They're at 6.2%. And they should be lower. I've been on here. I've said interest rates should be about 5.5% at least, maybe lower, but 5.5%. And it's because the economy is doing well. Everybody who says it's not doing well are cherry picking various metrics. There's a lot of metrics out there showing that the economy is doing very well. But companies need capital. They need capital to expand. And that's what you're seeing right now. Productivity is up, is very high up. Well, when you have high productivity, that's when you expand. But they can't expand because rates are too high. So the move marks significant escalation in President Donald Trump's fight with the independent central bank and Powell, in which the president has repeatedly attacked over his leadership. Trump is just waiting for there's a Supreme Court decision, which is about I'm trying to think. There's like 4 boards where Trump replaced the leadership, and the people are suing and saying he can't do that. Well, the thing is, they're all executive agencies. It doesn't matter that Congress said, "Oh, they have a term of this thing." Executive agencies are responsible to the executive, and the president, regardless, whoever the president. I'm not Trump, Obama, whomever, needs to be in charge of those agencies. They're accountable to him. And if you have someone who's going rogue, he should be able to fire him. And that's going through the court right now. There's a 1930s decision that was backing FDR. And everything I'm seeing shows that they're going to say, no, the president can fire anyone who's in charge of an executive agency. And once that happens, Powell's going to be out, without a doubt. That's For a long time, Trump was willing to go along, but now they're dragging their feet just to try to make like they're affecting the country just to try to make Trump look bad, which is so messed up. And you watch, as soon as they lower interest rates, you're gonna see, uh, you're gonna see this economy really take off. Since returning to the White House, Trump has demanded the Fed slash interest rates and blamed its policy for holding back the economy. Trump also expressed eagerness to fire Powell, whose term as chair expires in May. Powell has previously ignored Trump's criticisms and actions, but comments on January 11th marked a turning point as he directly accused the Trump administration of using the legal system to try to influence Fed policy. Well, you're if if you didn't do anything wrong, just go along with the investigation. Your government, like you are a government agency. And see, this is why I believe the treasury should expand. I think we should be more of a coin-based economy. Like we should have a $5 piece. Hey, Jim Baroque, because here's the other thing. The treasury is they have the power to mint. And they can do to the central banks uh whatever they want. Like they can print or they can mint coins. Nothing says they have to be dollar coins or less. We could have a $10 piece. And I think we should be doing that. Absolutely I do. Because then the president is not beholden to the Fed chairman when it comes to inflation. Then the president has a say. There was something. Oh, here's what I was looking at. Okay. X is putting in a donation button. That's another headline. Welfare parasites. Yes. In fact, I saw a thing this morning where, see, a lot of these right wing people like Nick Sorter are going to these protests now and they're taking video. And other people are analyzing these videos of the protests and they're seeing a lot of the same people there. And in Minnesota, they identified one guy's name as Torgerson. He's been at every protest. And apparently he's also on SNAP benefits. So if you have the ability to stand in the cold and protest, you have the ability to work. You do. See, I don't think veterans should get welfare. I think there should be programs to help us. And I think you know, other than our disability, I don't think I'm perfectly fine with interest-free loans and grants and stuff like that. There should be more of that out there. There should be more things to help veterans. Um, Everyone assumes I got my dog from the VA. No, the VA does very little with service dogs. Very little. Um, I'm looking to see if there's anything else here. Uh, a lot, you know, a lot of these, a lot of these liberals, um, when it comes to like this situation in Minnesota, they're being purposefully obtuse and acting like they don't know how the world actually works. Oh, I did see this. Let me put this one up. This is The socialist mayor of Seattle posted a photo from her official government account posing with a far left extremist holding up a sticker from a terror group, Antifa, telling comrades to carry out violent arson attacks. Interesting, huh? That's the leadership. That is the leadership. And that came from Andy Ngo, he spent years on top of a lot of these guys. Yeah, there's a far left streamer, Andrew Mercado. He said he's stalking right wing journalists to incite violence. He said that on stream. So right there, you're trying to incite violence. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'll put this one up. This is professional agitator Derek Tortiston, who can be seen at nearly every single protest in the Twin Cities. He appears healthy and able to prance around for hours on end in all weather conditions, but somehow qualifies for SNAP benefits. So this is him right here. So yeah, we need to investigate these people. And yeah, we need to end the corruption. Like all of these social programs, they're supposed to help you get on your feet, not subsidize you to be able to protest. Sorry. And with these women in Minnesota, with Becca Good, she should be investigated because they weren't even in their home state. So where were they getting money? I've heard, I can't confirm anything, but I've heard they were on various social programs and also getting paid by Ice Watch. That all should be investigated. Vegan food should be free. The problem with vegan diets is it's all overly processed food, like all processed. And like there's been people who've gone on vegan diets who have gotten incredibly sick because of the diet. Yeah, April, you'll see. Give it some time with your disability. Your disability will go up, and you'll have a little bit more freedom. And I did wake up this morning. I saw miss some text from you. I have not heard anything back yet. I wouldn't expect it though. I would expect it in another week or two. This sadly takes time. The government moves at the speed of the government. Animal products are not processed. Well, vegan food is not animal products. I don't know what you're trying to say here. Like if you're trying to argue that vegan food is not processed, it's heavily processed. Heavily. Or now is meat? Yeah, meat's processed, but not as bad as a lot of the foods that people are eating. Most people are not eating garden vegetables. They're not. Like you get an Impossible Burger, that is all processed. That like there's nothing natural in that burger. Let's see. Oh yeah, hundreds more immigration officials are headed to Minneapolis. Yeah, that's you're losing. All the protesters are losing. It's like you wanted that. You said you didn't want that, but that's all the actions you took. That's what was happening. It was naturally going to happen. They're going to send more and more. Like there's going to be 1,000 ICE agents. You think that's the only Uh, you think that's the only federal agency? That's just what they announced. You don't think they're sending Customs and Border Protection? Oh, yeah, they are. You don't think they're sending other DHS? Oh, yeah, they are. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up with 2,000 agents, federal agents around your city, all because of the actions of your governor and mayor, because they won't protect fellow law enforcement. Okay. You're gonna get federalized troops at some point, and the Insurrection Act is gonna be used. Oh, I do wanna show this. Some of these lefties, they really wanna be viewed as wearing a keffiyeh and loading your gun. Like, just stop. Just stop. They all wanna look tough. I do laugh about a lot of these people who post this shit. It's like you trying to look you come off looking tough. Like, you're not tough in person. Like, when you're really faced with something, no, you're not tough. Oh, yeah, here's another one. I'll show this one. Let me turn on the, oh, I guess there's no sound. Okay. So, people are impeding ICE trucks, and, yeah, this is what SUV is gonna push you right through the thing. You realize ICE agents, they don't have to pay for your car to get messed up. They don't have to pay for that. And you're like, "Oh, the government has to pay." Oh, good luck. Good luck getting that money from the government. You like, this, like, trying to impede them is such a it is such a strategic mishap on your part. And this is obstruction. They can pull these people out of their cars and arrest them. It's obstruction. Obstruction, especially federal obstruction, is a physical act. You can yell stuff. You can do that, but yeah, if you're physically obstructing, they can arrest you. And they're hitting these cars. Yeah. What do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're just going to take it? Are you an idiot? You can't do that. Uh, yeah, she doesn't need a gun to protect herself. Here's the thing: I tell every woman to have a gun, have a gun, but posting it online to try to look tough, yeah, no, you you've never, you guys have never ever seen my guns. I don't think I've ever talked about what guns I have in my house. All you guys are ever going to know is that I have guns. That's it. I This is just like, okay, during COVID, and all these people were like, "You're not going to make me get the vaccine," and they were posting about it. This is where the right makes the same mistake. No, like I just said, I always said it's a private medical decision, because let anyone try to tell you it's not. The moment you're posting online saying I'm not taking it, you're now making it a public thing. And yeah, you could get fired for it. Unjustly? Well, you got to figure that out in a court battle. Some people have won, some people have lost. It's very individual specific. But I'll tell you this, you're not going to like, you can't find my stuff and find out if I took the vaccine or not. Why? Because I always said the same thing. It's a private medical decision. And I was always going to keep that private. So you guys are left to deduce if I took it or not. You are left to deduce what kind of guns I have. Certain things I will never put out there. She looked like a bad woman. Oh yeah. A lot of these women who are doing this stuff, like if you're doing these type of posts, it's a mental illness. There's a lot of women out there with untreated mental illness who, like they'll post a lot of these videos of them crying about the protests and stuff. It's like, no, you need to stop. You need to stop. Men post their mental illness in other ways. They do. But a lot of these tough guy posts, men and women, it's just pathetic. Oh, here's someone, Eagles fans throwing beers at 49ers fans. Yeah, they're Eagles fans. They're Eagles fans. I do have to laugh about this. Now, here's a lefty posting this. And this is from J6. This is this guy goes by the lectern guy. And they said, "No, Your Honor, I was clearly smiling, so obviously everything was legal." This guy was he was arrested, was cited. I think he did end up beating a lot of his case. He did not steal this. He walked around with it and he left it there. But a lot of news outlets are still, because he's running for, I think, State House or Congress now, this gentleman, and they're posting that he stole the lectern, and he keeps threatening all of them with suits, and they all end up redacting and pulling down the articles because he didn't steal it. I never understood fans destroying their city because the game didn't come out their way. It's just a game. Philadelphia fans are the most ignorant pieces of shit out there. They are. My brother's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And when they were in the, me and my brothers, we all like different NFL teams. We all talk shit about them. And when my older brother, when they went to the Super Bowl, he's like, "You're not cheering for Mario." I'm like, "Oh, I am." And he's like, "Why are you cheering for the Eagles?" I was like, "Oh, because those people are going to burn that city down. And we're going to see some of the greatest videos because they're all going to record them doing stupid shit." And what did you see? Philadelphia fans doing the dumbest shit ever. Here's another one. Let me turn on the. Again, just like what I was saying yesterday, it's always these old women screeching. So this says, "Minnesota woman to ICE, do you want to shoot me in the face? The situation in Minnesota keeps getting hotter with raw emotions spilling into the streets as confrontations become more personal and aggressive." Already, this old woman looks crazy. Like, would you want this as your mother-in-law? Like, this is a woman who's gonna ruin your wedding day. Oh my God. And look, there's a couple dudes, but it's, again, primarily white women wearing a North Face jacket. This is what, $150 jacket? Like, oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Look at this. Oh my God. These women are psychos. These women are in the road. They are obstructing. They can all be arrested for this. Oh my God. Like, these women are just, they're just upset because no one wants to fuck them anymore. No one wants to fuck these two. They're very unhappy. Like, that's the problem. These women, go get yourself a vibrator and stay at home. Like, oh my God. It's absolute craziness. Hold on, I love this one. I love this one. Paid protesters. Never forget when liberals paid protesters and no one immediately went out and bought drugs. Oh, hold on. I gotta stop sharing this so that you guys can. There's audio. Let's get it with the audio. This is funny.
We're not playing a serious face.
Yeah, serious face.
If you want,
You're all
can we yell?
all fairly different.
Is it a happy matter? Angry matter? Be mad.
Yeah, we're period. We're not playing a serious face.
Yeah, serious face.
Oh my God. With your stupid abolish ICE. Shut up. Oh my God. That one's funny. I'm going to retweet that one. I'm looking to see if there's any more of these. Okay, so here we go. Now this is coming from a lefty source, Brian Krasenstein, who by the way owned a child porn site. He had a site called like 17, like girls who are 17 or something like that, a child porn site. ICE agents rammed this United States Marine veteran's car and put her through torture just because she was following them from a safe distance. They said, "You have not learned. This is why we killed that lesbian bitch." Okay. So first off, we have no video of actually that, just her testimony. So this video is edited for brevity. So let's see what she's saying.
They said, "Have you not learned? This is why we killed that lesbian bitch."
Can you tell us what happened to you?
So first off, I'm a United States Marine veteran. We were following them from a safe distance.
Following ICE agents.
Yep.
What do you want to bet she was kicked out? Just what do you want to bet? I'm not saying she was.
Following ICE agents, they
some Marine out there knows her. Submarine and has a story. Reach out to me if you know her and have a story.
They stopped in the middle of the road and reversed on 62. They tried to ram our car. They broke my window. They yanked me out by my neck. They threw me to the ground. They stomped on me. They pushed my face into the ground. They put the cuffs on as tight as...
None of what she's describing is torture. Even though she said it was torture. None of what she is explaining is torture. I'm going to go back just a little bit. But yeah, if you break the law and get arrested, they're going to break your window, they're going to pull you out of your car, they're going to throw you to the ground, they're going to put your face in the ground. Yeah, that's you're explaining an arrest, not torture.
They put the cuffs on as tight as possible to the point where it took 6 agents to try to get them off.
Again, that you're describing an arrest.
Okay.
She does not seem like a person who's going to go willingly. Like, she seems to me like someone who's going to resist. We don't have any proof of it. Again, we just have her testimony.
So they break the window, they haul you out, they're stomping on you, they're beating you. As they're doing this, are they saying anything?
Yeah, they were calling me a bunch of derogatory names, calling me it. They tried to break my ankle.
Oh my God. The they-thems are mad at that they're being called it. It's like, really?
When he turned my ankle all the way around, I screamed, and he said, "Yeah, I bet you like that, don't you?"
And her name is Sky. Of course it is.
I took an oath. And it's the oath that they're spitting on and stomping on. And this isn't Germany. They're Nazis. They're Gestapo. They think that they're above the law. They don't care.
Okay, all I've heard from her is emotion, emotion, emotion. That's it. All the facts that she explained did not describe torture. No, it described an arrest. So if someone can get any videos of that, I'd be very interested in seeing it. What do you want to bet that she does not do a lawsuit? I'm looking through here to see if there's anything else. Bunch of memes, because I follow a lot of memes. Leftist calls a guy a Nazi. Turns out he's a literal pedophile. Imagine my shock. You're gonna see that. There's a lot of people who have been arrested for things. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Border agents tackle anti-ICE protester while conducting operations at gas station in St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay. Let's watch this one. We're going to get back. Let's come back.
Y'all look good.
I know.
Nobody did. I'm not fucking cowards are here. I'm not resisting. I'm not doing shit.
So this one, he's probably getting him because he was trying to push the agent's hand away when the agent was pushing him back. The agent didn't tell him to back up, and the guy advanced. I don't think this is going to be like a major
That's what you want?
correct.
Who do you need us to contact? Give us the phone number.
You,
Give
if
us
they
the
try to
phone
back up,
number. My girlfriend's right behind you.
you can resist and say no,
I'm
but
from
you
the
can
53.
advance that.
That's what they said. 53. Get up. Give him a good pat down once you get him up. Give him a good pat down. Get up. Put him in the vehicle. Hey, wagon here, wagon here, wagon here.
But this is exactly, you're going to see more and more.
Pick up the stick, pick up the stick. Back up, you guys.
That's so fucking bitchy.
Stay back, stay back.
Hey, you guys need a back up.
This is going to keep happening. This is absolutely going to be it. You're going to see more and more. I'm here for it. I'm here for the content. What else we got? Uh, There's another one. I don't know if this is a recent one. This looks like it's in LA. And I know people are like, but she's got a coat on. Yeah, people in LA freak out when it's not 70 degrees. So she is. Now you want to talk about someone who jumped in front of a vehicle. She is in front of a vehicle. It's moving. She is not refusing to leave in front of the vehicle. Now this was posted with, can she legally shoot him now? Again, I'm like, do it. Friggin' bring guns and do it. Let's see. Because I don't think it's going to work for you. Like, you think you're going to stop that reaction? Are you an idiot? Why are you jumping on the vehicle? Who's going to be arrested for obstruction? You are not.
Sidewalk, move back!
That one was on the vehicle. They just moved around. Not even arrested. They just didn't want to arrest. I don't look at the So, yeah, these are just a mismatch. So, I don't know if it was actually from the recent ones. People are making fun of the Eagles. Okay, so here's a post by Nick Sorter. Nick Sorter does really good job. Peaceful protesters are at it again, surrounding my vehicle, breaking my windows, spray painting the car. There we go. But yet, places to get stopped at. You don't have to like Nick. Don't attack him, and don't damage his vehicle. Give her credit for the damn fancy foot. That was good credit for the footwork. Yeah, she was she had those legs moving. That's okay, Sierra. You have a right to your opinion. Yeah, I just with a lot of these protesters, what they're trying to stop, I don't think they're going to stop. What is this? Someone's got a video of 2 gay men fighting. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. This could be funny. Let's watch this one. Oh god.
Hey, security! Security!
So many people, apparently this is actually at an audition. So many people just don't know how to fight. This is funny. I'm gonna show this. This is funny. Not a video. A friend of mine in Minneapolis shared this photo from near the Renee Good site, a neighbor opening up their bathroom for protesters. It says toilet here. Asking random people to come shit in your house is wild. That's funny. I get it though. Like, I get both sides of that. Like, okay, I'm not. If you want people, if you're gonna let strangers come use your bathroom, that's okay. It's funny. I'm looking at the time. I gotta start wrapping shit up. Uh-huh. Minnesota Timberwolves start wearing knit hats in honor of Renee and her wife. Okay. I got no problem with that. Wear knit hats. I appreciate that, Seer. Everybody's welcome here as long as you remain respectful. And you can be passionate. You absolutely can be passionate. They bought a crystal dildo from the fleas and never turned it up in the. Is there? I know they're doing a GoFundMe for that girl. Is there somewhere where I can send a dildo to them? You know, just trying to help everybody. I'm just joking. People, relax. Video shows ICE agents going door to door in South Minneapolis, kicking in doors using force. Reporting says agents relied on administrative ICE paperwork, not judge-signed warrants, which do not authorize forced entry into private homes. Again, I'll show this. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. ICE. When you are within 100 miles of the border, the Supreme Court has determined that ICE already has probable cause. They have probable cause to detain. They have probable cause if they believe that there's someone in that house that's illegal. They have probable cause. I don't agree with it, but the Supreme Court decided that. There's a lot of things the Supreme Court has decided. That makes it the law of the land. And posts like this right here, like, it just shows that you don't understand how the federal government's authority. That's just the way it is. Whoever's home this is, they're going to sue, or they probably not, but they could sue. And guess what? It'll get tossed out of court. Absolutely will. This is why You don't turn your city into a sanctuary city. It invites this. Now here we go. Here's one I do actually appreciate. Somali aunties were giving out samosas to the anti-ice protesters in Minneapolis. I got no problem.
This is what we need. This is what we need. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. Everyone, come on.
Yeah. Handing out samosas to people peacefully, encourage peaceful protest. Fine, every day of the week. No problem at all. Now, if I were doing that here in California, let's say there was an abortion protest, and I did that here in California, they would arrest me and try to say that I was doing some type of commercial food thing. That you have to be willing to allow the other side to protest. Just filled my tank at 229. Nice. I don't know what it's been going down here, but I live in California, so I've been paying like it was almost $5. It has come down. I did pay a couple weeks ago less than $4 finally. It was like $3.97. But there were still places charging like $4.20, $4.40. That's why my city council has suspended our sanctuary city status. Yep. And here's the thing. If you're not a sanctuary city and you arrest someone and they're an illegal, you detain them for, I believe they have 6 hours. ICE has 6 hours to come get them. And if they don't, you release them then. You're not a sanctuary city. You're not going to have ICE en masse coming. Guys, I'm looking at the time. I got to get going. Thank you so much for everyone for being here. I got some videos that I've got coming out. Some content. Oh, today's Military Mentorship Monday. That one will be out later on today. Please share all those Military Mentorship Mondays with anyone you know in the military, because they will benefit from those. In fact, I got to add that to the playlist. Yeah, I got to add it to the playlist. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awaking to lighten her load. America's awaking to lighten her load.